Coming down to ground reality, I think India needs people like you. My worry is that why should Mansi waste her MSW doing so little when you can do so much? Because MSW opens ways and means for you to start. But I would like to know, in your family, who are you uh, following? Looks like either your mother or your father. Somebody is really out there as a role model for you. Who is your role model? Must be mom or must be dad. Taking nothing, and I'm
Yeah.
going back, taking nothing back with me. Their blessings are with you even by entertaining thoughts like this. The very thought that you have that you would like to help them, even though you have not, maybe you have not really started, but still you have these very noble thoughts in you. This nobility of thoughts is something that God really likes. Your idea is just fine. It goes so well here. And it is so true, Mansi. I like this idea again. So happy to listen to you again because you resound the idea of Mother Teresa of Calcutta. Now, Mother Teresa said in one of her speeches, I think it was when she received the Nobel Prize. Okay. She said, the world is suffering not from many other diseases, but from the want of love. The problem with the world is not really food.
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Good morning to you. Very happy to see you. Thank you for joining. And then let's begin. Yeah, I am Titus Kaipili Kochuaki. You may call me Titus. I have been a teacher most of my life, and I'm connecting you now from Kerala. Mansi, please give me a little introduction.
Okay, sir. Thank you for this opportunity. My name is Mansi Gola. I hail from Delhi.
Yeah.
If I talk about my educational qualifications, so I have completed my graduation in political science honors and
Uh-huh.
masters in MSW, masters in social work. Because I have a
Mm-hmm.
dream to run my own NGO, and
Mm-hmm.
by profession, I consider myself a teacher because it's been many years I have been teaching only, and I started in compulsion because my father got paralyzed. So that's why I
Uh-huh.
started doing something for my family. So I started teaching in
Mm-hmm.
a school where I used to study in childhood. And then after I worked in an NGO for 4 to 5 years, then I got married. And again, I started teaching offline. And it's
Mm-hmm.
been 3 years I have been teaching online only. That's all, sir.
Wonderful. Great. Yeah, I'm very happy because there is something that is very, very relatable, something that I really wanted to do in my life, and that is what you have achieved. Back in 1988, I was also interested in doing MSW. I submitted my application to Don Bosco Tirupatur, but then somehow or the other, my friends went, but I didn't go. And so my life, and then secondly, in 1992, again, my second attempt was made. So I booked a ticket for Mumbai and then wanted to do MSW from some institutions there. I did not know from where, but it was a ticket that was taken, a railway ticket that was taken like that, and then without much thought to it. And suddenly, somebody came to the railway station in Guwahati and said, Titus, you better cancel your ticket and you come with me. I need some companionship. So I had to go because his father had passed away and he wanted somebody to be with him for a year. And that 1 year took me, what shall we say, uh, made me be with him for about 8 to 9 years, from
Yes.
1992 to 1997. And then in 1997, I got a chance to go to the Maldives. And then I was there under the Ministry of Education as a teacher until 2004 when the tsunami struck. And that was the end of my MSW dream. I'm so happy that you have completed this. And something even now I would like to pursue. But yeah, so you want to start your NGO, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. And then which area? Which area would you like to focus on?
Especially for needy women and kids. There are
Okay.
many homemakers, especially
Mhm.
they are well educated or they are not educated. They want to do something in their life, even they
Uh-huh.
want to get education in their life. So I
Mhm.
want to provide them a little bit education from my side, and there
Hmm.
are many poor kids,
Hmm.
those who are living on sidewalk. So I want to help them, and
Hmm.
sometimes I feel like they don't have anything to have and to
Hmm.
wear. So I want to
Hmm.
provide these type of like essential things to them.
Hmm. How would you? Yeah, it's very relatable actually. Once again, because I was in a social service society from 1988, again, end of 88 to 1992. I worked in a social service society until I told you I was waiting at the railway station to go to Mumbai. Until that time, and I was working as food for work coordinator and also project in charge. And that time, I remember we constructed a hospital. We constructed several primary health centers. We had camps and seminars going on in different schools. We would go to different schools, and for 2 to 3 days, we would give them certain awareness programs on cancer, on especially motivational talks, just to change the
Their
what shall we
mindset.
say, their mindset on certain aspects, especially the tribal groups there, and mostly they are all tribals in the northeastern part of India, and particularly in Meghalaya. I also got a chance to be a teacher there and also to be working in the social service society of Diffu. Now, drinking water, sanitation programs. Then what else? We had multi-purpose halls constructed, and then we had mm, several other projects that went along with it. And so that time, of course, we were able to get some funds. I think the agency received several foreign contribution, and that also was a big deal in it. So we managed to cover several projects like that, but all beneficial to the people, and the
That's
people were
great.
really happy. Now that you are planning to do it, how are you planning to raise funds for this? That's not easy.
Actually, sir, now it's very difficult to run any NGO because I'm a wife, I'm a mother of two kids, and
Hmm.
actually my husband has a transferable job. So it's
Yeah.
very difficult for me because of that
Hmm.
reason to start or to run any NGO in any particular place. So
Hmm.
I'm thinking about online doing something like I can, like I'm teaching now, like these days I teach online. So I'm
Hmm.
thinking to teach them at a very like minor price of fees, I can say.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I want to start in this way online, and
Hmm.
yeah, if I am able to feed somebody every day, like 5 people every day, so I would love to
Hmm.
do that. I will try to feed them every day for 5 people only. So I will start from this, then I can think
And see,
more.
great idea. And I hope those ideas become practical and get materialized. I know of
Great,
another
sir.
learner from West Bengal. She's a dance instructor. She's all the way from Sikkim. And she told me in one of our sessions that she feeds one person a day.
Wow.
One person a day. And I consider that as a great, what shall we say, great achievement. Because she says, I am making money. From the little money that I am able to make, little amount that I am able to make, I would like to make sure that at least one person is fed. So each time she goes to her place of work and she comes back after this dance instruction classes, she makes sure that she is able to spot in the sense that one maybe a beggar on the streets of Calcutta on her way back her home, and she was finding it up. And she said, "You know why?" She says, "Titus, look, my father is sick. My brother is sick. My father is giving one of his kidneys to my brother, whose kidneys, both of them, are not functioning properly. And so, if my father can do that to my brother, and life is so uncertain,
Why
anything
not
can happen,
I?
why not? I
Hmm.
should do something." And such
Yeah,
inspirational words. Sometimes learners, when they come on this platform, they
yeah,
bring
it's
in
very
such,
inspirational.
ideas are great. And yours, for example, this one. See, you are not thinking of doing great things, but you are doing something simple. That's what I
Yeah.
like. Mhm.
Mhm.
But you
Actually, sir,
feel
I
it's,
have a dream to run my. I don't know in this life I can do it or not. I
yeah.
want to open one old age home for mothers especially, because
Hmm.
because I'm so connected with my mom. So my mom is not suffering with any kind of problem, but there are many mothers, those who are like they are not getting love from their children, especially from their boys. They don't
Hmm.
want to treat them as like they are their mothers, and they don't want to give them food, care, love, and anything, even time also. So I want to be a kid for them. So I want to run my own NGO related to this field, but it's not possible now because if I want to open this type of NGO old age home, so I need to be focused, or I need to give them proper
Hmm.
time, not only for like talking and all, for their
Hmm.
health also, for
Hmm.
everything I need to focus. But now I think like I'm not capable or able to do that much work. But in future, I will definitely do something related to this.
Great. Wow. Again, you see, just a little correction of that one word. It's not capable, capable.
Capable,
Yeah,
capable.
that's right. Keep that in mind. Everything else is fine with you.
Yes,
It's very, what shall we say, very easy way of pronouncing it as capable. Okay.
capable.
So, next one is I like this idea again. So happy to listen to you again because you resound the idea of Mother Teresa of Calcutta. You know, Mother Teresa said in one of her speeches, I think it was when she received the Nobel Prize. Okay. She said, the world is suffering not from many other diseases, but from the want of love. The problem with the world is not really food or water or scarcity of this, that, and all. Of course, basic needs are yet to be met. But our government, I think India can be proud that we are slowly reaching there, yes. But I remember her words, reading one of her books, says that the world is suffering from the need for love.
Yes.
Okay, so your idea is just fine. It goes so well here. And it is so true, Mansi.
Hmm.
It is
Yes,
so
sir.
true. You come to my place here, you will find several mothers are just sent out of their homes.
Yes.
Why? Because the children have too much money. That's a problem now. And so we don't lack anything here. So that is a wonderful, noble thought that you have in your mind. But my worry is that why should Mansi waste her MSW doing so little when you can do so much? Because MSW opens ways and means for you to start doing more than what you think now. I think so. I'm not sure. I know you're a mother of two kids, yes, and then they have to grow up. You have to look after your husband and your family and all that. But still, is it not a very narrow-minded mindset?
Yeah, sir. You can say this, but I think like this time I can do this much only, or I I have never tried to get any job in any like big level of NGO. I
Yeah.
worked in an NGO under GAIL. I was working for 5 years.
Hmm.
The name of that NGO was RO Foundation. Still, I
Hmm.
was doing the same kind of work. I was an educator there, and I
Hmm.
used to motivate people. I used to give speeches also. So in this way, I used to do that work. So from there, I got this idea. There are
Hmm.
many, like we want to do something on a big level, but
Hmm.
there is no need to do that kind of thing. There are many things which we can do surrounding us. There are many people, those who are suffering with the from small things. So I want to fulfill these things only so that I can get blessings of them.
Definitely, their blessings are with you even by um, entertaining thoughts like this. The very thought that you have that you would like to help them, even though you have not, maybe you have not really started, but still you have these very noble thoughts in you. This nobility of thoughts is something that God really likes, definitely. And when we talk of it in a spiritual way, coming down to ground reality, I think India needs people like you. Maybe just to give that little more, what shall we say, the start need not be big, but you have to start in a small way. Okay. Hi, Mansi. Do you hear me? Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Am I
yes,
audible?
yes, sir.
Okay. So there are ways and means of doing it, but slowly, as you said, you are not alone. On this platform again, I have yesterday, I got this last week, I got three persons like you, one lady and two men who are founders of schools in Calcutta, in West Bengal. They are running schools. One person, he has a Bengali medium school in which he has classes from primary 1 to year 10, class 10, and with a student population of over 1,000. And now he wants to start a new school, which is English medium school. And then came another person again from West Bengal, and he has started a school in which he has got 600 students plus. And
Wow.
then a third person, a lady who would like to start a phonetic school, where she would like to teach only pronunciation, and then at the end of it, maybe conclude it by, or also teach abacus. So there are so many of you now coming to assume leadership roles to reach out to people. And all these things have one thing in common. They want to reach out to people. They want to give back to the community what the community has given to them. Beautiful thoughts, noble thoughts. See?
Whenever, like I told you, I teach online. So whenever any widow come to me and she says that I don't
Mm,
have money, I'll give
mm,
you after some time. So I say that I don't need money. There is no need to give me money. Will free of course. Sometimes try to do this. I want to help so many people. They really don't have money, but they want
yeah.
to do so many things in their life. So I want to, like, my husband is also kind of a person. Whenever he sees any like poor kid, so he
Mm,
wants to give him on the spot at
mm,
that time,
mm,
like
mm.
anything, whatever he demands.
Now, listening to you, I am reminded of another learner. Her name is Sanjeevani Papade. She's from Gujarat. Oh my, this person is a gem of a person. She's a teacher by profession, and she is also a great uh, a person who goes around giving awareness programs. She is in one of the organizations of the Gujarat government in running Gujarat or Maharashtra, I don't know, government running awareness programs. Very well versed in the thoughts of Swami Vivekananda and uh, Rama, what's his name? Sri Ramahamsa
Oh,
Paramakrishna. Right, okay. She knows it very well. She knows their thoughts and ideals and all. And you know what she did during COVID? She gave away 1 lakh rupees to different
wow.
students who are uh, from her own school, and she supported them without anybody knowing. And it's
That's
like
a really
there are people.
inspirational story.
And even now, she continues to support young boys and young girls who go to her and say, "Ma'am, I don't have this. I don't have money for this. I don't have money for that." It's not. She doesn't want her right hand know what her left hand is doing, or left hand know what her right hand is doing. She just wants to keep it, only to herself. But
This is
since
what
we,
we should never show that I'm doing something.
yeah,
We should never, like, so many people, they want to, like, they give 10 rupees, but they want to
yeah,
show that I'm giving it. So
photograph.
yeah, we should not. Yeah, if we want to, like, there are so many content creator, they do
Yeah.
such type of works. So that's good. They are showing little bit on social media so that we people can get inspiration or motivation to start doing the same. But we
Mm,
should not show everything like this much money today I'm going to spend, or this is I'm going to feed them. Like, we can tell now I'm going to feed. Now little bit we can show to teach them, like you can also do the same. Because there are so many richest people, they don't want to do anything like this. So
yeah.
this is good for them. They can learn lesson from these type of videos. So
Yeah.
sometimes I feel it's good,
No,
but
I
I don't
agree
want
to
to
what you
show
said.
anything.
Yeah, yeah. It's very true. But then you see, there are people like that who are seriously involved in helping people um, in and around their places. And nobody really comes to know. That is true. And at the same time, see, these people, there is one thing in common. They are deep down, they are very spiritual people. They believe
Yeah.
in a God. they believe that
I
there
do.
is. Yeah. How about you? Are you? You said
Yeah,
you do.
I do. I do believe in God. I so
Mm-hmm.
actually previously I used to feel very like used to think a lot about others, why they
Mm-hmm.
are doing this with me, why they are not talking to me, why they are not
Mm-hmm.
giving me respect, why they are not giving me importance. But now I don't care about these type of things. I do not think like care about these things, this negativity. I think like
Mm-hmm.
they're a way to treat somebody, but I should not be worried about anything or anybody. What I want to do, I should not expect after doing that that person is going to help me, or that person is going to praise me, or that person is going to like love me, or what anything. I
Mm-hmm.
don't expect anything from anybody, because
Mm-hmm.
I believe in God. Or if you do anything related to spirituality, like helping people, this is also kind of a spirituality. There is
Yeah.
no need to go to the temple every time you are doing worship all the day, and on the other hand you are hurting people, you're not respecting, you're not giving value to them. So I don't do this. I don't believe in worshipping every day. I just love to treat people in a good manner, and I love to give respect to my all elders. I would
Mm-hmm.
love to tell you, I am still connected with my all school teachers. Still, I was born
Mm-hmm.
in 1992. From that, I am still connected with my all school teachers. And when I upload anything on social media, like related to English or anything, they love to
Mm-hmm.
praise me every time. They send me
Mm-hmm.
message on WhatsApp. So why? Because they sometimes they tell Mansi, you are the only one student who gives this much like respect to
Mm-hmm.
us. But
Mm-hmm.
these days, students don't want to like treat their teachers. They are actually a teacher or not. They
Okay.
think like we are everything.
Yeah, actually, trying to get back respect, no, no way. These days, especially. Yeah, there are people out there who would respect you and all, but then don't expect in return. Don't expect anything in return. Do what you can, and then that is what is more important. But I would like to know, in your family, who are you uh, following? Looks like either your mother or your father. Somebody is really out there as a role model for you. Who is your role model? Must be mom or must be dad?
My both parents.
Both of them. Have you seen them being generous with people, helping out poor
Yes.
people?
My father always, because I am really hot-headed person, but
Hmm.
now I can see so many changes in me. Because
Hmm.
previously, if a person used to ignore me, or used to, if
Hmm.
I'm being polite with that person and that person
Yeah.
is not responding in a good way and a good manner, yeah, I used to
Hmm.
feel like I will not gonna talk to that person anymore.
Hmm.
But now
Okay.
I just forgive that person easily. And my father
Hmm.
usually always says that if you are doing this, that person is doing this, you also want to do the same, then what is the difference between you and that person? So you should not do that. You always try to show that you are very different from that person, you have good
Hmm.
qualities in you. And my mama always says that try to forget, try to forget and move on, and be kind, never try to show attitude to anybody. And my father
Hmm.
also, they both teach me a lot, and my husband also, sometimes he also become my parents, he also
Hmm.
guides me every time.
Right, right, right. And have you seen mama or papa giving some material goods to people or some hard cash to people, but they don't make much sound about it, much noise
Sir,
about it?
my father is the biggest example of it. My
Hmm.
father has a big brother, only he has
Hmm.
a brother.
Hmm.
And my tauji, my big like my elder father, so
Yeah.
he sold every property, every those my father's brother, he sold every property of my father, and he didn't say anything. He was saying like, we used to tell Papa, why don't you say anything to Tauji? So my father used to say, no, he's my elder brother, I will not say anything, because he whatever he wants to do, like with the help of him I purchased that much property. But now if he want to cheat me, if he want to do anything, let him do. God will punish him. I will not disrespect him, and whatever he
Hmm.
want to take, he can take. And if I talk about my mother, Like, we are not so rich, but whatever she has, like food, clothes, reused clothes also, if the person
Hmm.
is ready to take all them, so my
Hmm.
mother always try to give. So I
Hmm.
have been seeing it since my childhood. So I learned
Hmm.
from my mother,
Yeah,
if we don't want to use anything, we can give to the needy person. That person can easily use that happily. So I learned these type of things from my parents.
I remember when I was young, my mother used to call me and give me certain food packets, which my without my father seeing it. So she would give it to me and she would say, Titus, go and give it to that lady over there. She's alone. There's nobody to look after her. And then to give to this lady on the maybe a few houses apart or away from our house. Not that we had a lot that time. We were really struggling. But then I could, these are some of the things that we get from our families that our parents are able to give to us. And I still remember that my mother was a generous person. She's no more. She passed away in in 2007, she passed away. Father also passed away. But I think those good examples that they set are still bearing some fruit in me whenever I also try to imitate them, emulate them, and now even have a feeling for the poor always, and that's what I see in you, Mansi. I think Mansi, your mind is all full of what shall we say? How shall I help more people? What can I do for this person? What can I do for that person? So these sentiments are golden sentiments. Thanks for once again
So,
evoking those sentiments, right? And then,
thank
so
you
how
so
do
much.
you see your future? How do you see your future in another 5 years' time? Where do you see yourself?
I want to see myself busy with these type of social works only. That's my
Okay.
only dream. That's my, I don't want to get more salary, more money. I don't want to purchase anything like a big house or anything. I have this dream only because one day or the other day we have to leave the earth. We
Yeah,
will
yeah.
die. So why we are worried about or we are running behind the money blindly? So I don't want to do
Mhm,
the same. I just want to see myself among people
mhm.
helping them. So that's my only dream.
Yeah, I think the last one I would like to share with you is the example of Alexander the Great. Have you heard about Alexander the Great?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I heard the name, but I
yeah.
am not.
I think it is about him that history records these words, these lines. He came, he saw, he conquered.
Oh,
In
yes.
Latin, it would be vini, vidi, vici. So he came, he saw, he conquered. But before his death, when he was sure that he would die very quickly or very soon, he instructed his courtiers, people in his palace. He told them, when I die, you put me in a coffin, take me around the town, and open the lid of the coffin and then keep it, let my hands be swinging outside, put both my hands outside so that people would come to know that I came
Yeah.
bringing nothing, and I'm
Yeah.
going back, taking nothing back with
Yeah.
me. Because he was actually the then, what shall we say, he had invaded the whole of, so to say, master invader. But
We can
then
learn so
finally,
many things from Ratan Tata also, from
oh
Abdul
yeah,
Kalam
Ratan Tata,
also.
definitely.
So we can learn so many things from him.
I
There are
forgot
many
normally.
examples if we want to see.
True. Bye, Mansi. Thank you for joining. And I
Okay,
don't know
sir.
how much you have. I know you are able to speak. You're doing well. Listening to you was is a pleasure, right? Okay. So